All right. Oh, hey guys, you are already on board. Cool. Hey, how you doing, friends? Just making me a quick road coffee. You just put water in a bottle, put a handful of instant in there, and shake it. That's right. I said shake it. I'm sorry. I'm in an ornery mood today. I'm feeling pretty dang good. Very, very happy right now. I just needed some road time, guys. That's all. All right, give me 1 second, friends. It is 3 minutes till 1 o'clock p.m. my time. I had a really great night. I got up to Totes Coulee Campground. I don't know what time it was, like maybe 9, 10-ish. And I thought that I don't have any light. For some reason, I've lost my big flashlight, the one that I got for out adventuring. I mean, the thing was practically a spotlight. I don't know what I did with it. So I wound up with two stupid little, oh man, I need to be charging that solar light. Anyway, they both went out on me. I ran out of power, like, I don't know, midnight, just getting my tent and stuff all set up and ready to go to sleep. And I had set up, I didn't realize there's 3 camp spots at the very back end of the campground. And I like to stay closer to the forest and further away from people, right? And there were a couple of campers tucked in down by the road. Oh, that's strong. I could put that in my car and I think it'd work for gasoline. But anyway, I'm standing there and I'm just about crawling my tent when all of a sudden I hear the very familiar sound of footsteps walking really close to me. I mean, maybe 15 feet away. I'm pretty sure it was a deer. It kind of sounded like a deer, but it was hard to tell, and not having any light, it kind of like freaked me out, right? So I'm like, I don't know if I want to just crawl into my tent right here. I'm sorry, I got something in my eye, guys. I got to address this issue real quick. It's road dust or sign. Oh, don't mess with it and it'll go away. So, yeah, anyway, I've got the back seats out of the Interceptor here. So I just took and I lined the bottom of the back seat and made it nice and like flat and put my mattress in there. I opened the door and I put the tent at the very end so that like if anything was coming up to the door to like grab my feet, it would have to go through the tent first. It's kind of a nice little distraction. I just crawled in the back here and went to bed. And yeah, my feet were hanging out and everything, but in a tent, everything is exposed. So just having my feet exposed wasn't that bad of a thing. And I slept the whole night through. It was really, really nice. I woke up, it was still kind of chilly. I laid there in my bed for a little while and then got up and got to the day. I decided that since this is basically just a first time run in the Interceptor, that I would come down and grab some more fuel from the quick stop, say hey to everybody, and do a live. I just called Jamie a minute ago, checked in with her and the girls. They're doing good. Yeah, it's a great day. Hey, friends. Hey, Sherry O'Neill. Hey, Sherry saying hey to Erica. Nerd says, don't forget the like button or double tap the screen. Thank you. Hoorah. Britta's in the house. Hey, Britta. Let's see. Nadine says howdy. Howdy, Nadine. Hi, Aofi. Cicely. LB. Hey, guys. Colby. Is that Colby? Colb Star. Okay, cool name. Katie Heckney is in the house. Hey, Katie. NY Girl says, where you headed to? I'm headed back up Totes Coulee Road. It goes up the backside of Chappaqua Mountain, stretches out for like 40, 60 miles, way out into the boonies. It actually cuts out to a couple other small towns out that way. I've got enough fuel. I've run 65 miles. I'm definitely at least not 5 gallons short on fuel. I figure I've got about 120. I'm figuring 120 miles before I have to worry. And so I'm just headed out to explore road that I've never been on before. And it feels really good. It's a very exciting day. Aofi saying hey to Jenny. Hey, Jules is in the house. How you doing, Jules? We got Jim G. Glad to hear the family's doing good. Right on, Jim. Thank you. Hey, Jenny. Higgs777 says, Respect, Matt. Hey, respect right back to you, 777. Cats says hi. Hey, Cats. Erica talking to Britta. Yeah, Britta, I hope that you are feeling better. Britta's been like me lately. It's just been one thing or the next. Moses, hey, Moses 144. Carol says, hello, Matt. Good to see you. Good to see you today, Carol. I'm scrolling through now, guys. Hey, the one and only Brenda Lee is in the house. Hey, Brenda. Too Short Web says hello. Hey, Web. Groovy's in the house. How the heck you doing, Groovy? Groovy says, good evening, my dear friend Matt, all the way from Glasgow, Scotland. Glad I've caught a live. Doing well and staying safe. Very well and very safe, my friend. Yeah. I'm just loving the Interceptor. It's a really good ride. I'm very impressed with the power that it has, to tell you the truth. It's only rear-wheel drive, but this thing is geared. It's a cop car, right? It's geared to do like anything I want, and it's really, really impressive because like that, it is kind of keeping me safer too. Max has had some issues with the transmission lately, as y'all guys know. And so I've been having to kind of like baby my pickup truck. So this is cool. Becky Bowman says, I need some of your positivity today. Glad you made it safe last night. Thank you, Becky. Yeah, positivity is something I definitely try to have as much as I can. At the same time, sometimes I am a pessimist. You know, it's tricky. I try and just accentuate the positive things going on in life. Lots of times for me, that even means just looking at myself in the mirror and being like, you're not dead, you know? So just positive waves there, Becky. It's all going to work out, my friend. Jonamum 86 says, what up, Matt? Glad you're doing well and doing what you love. Thank you, my friend. Yep, things are good. Hey, Russell, how you doing, my friend? Russell says, hey, Matt, Russ and Tracy. Hey, Russ and Tracy. Good to see y'all guys today. I'm going to drop down to the bottom, guys, so I'm current with you. Hey, Daniel. Joe Griner says, I hope you live your best life, my friend. Thank you. I do too, Joe. Joel. I'm sorry, Joel. Yeah, it is what we make it, I think. You know, I mean, there are always reasons to not be happy, and I've got plenty of them. At the same time, I try and find reasons to be happy, you know? It's not always easy. It is the way I would prefer to have things, though, you know? Because there's always something, even if it's like something could always be worse, you know? I just try and concentrate on the things that are working. I'm going to go back. Pandra. Hi, Pandra. Hi, Edith. Edith says, hey, Matt, glad you're better. Enjoy your car. Thank you, my friend. Me too. Gonzo. What up, Gonzo? How you doing, old sport? Kenny says, hey, Matt, stay well. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Britta, enjoy your trip, Matt. Thank you, Britta. Almax is in the house, guys. Hey, Almax, how you doing? Why do your mods always time me out? I'm not sure, Almax. I know. I'll pay closer attention to that. Let's see. Danielle, awesome, Matt. Stay blessed, brother. Thank you, my friend. Let's see. Okay. Becky says, will you get some adventuring in tonight, or will you be driving all day? Now, I'm hoping to get some adventuring in. I'm still not quite strong enough to do the normal hiking that I usually do. Past 3 months, I've been kind of like stressed out a little bit about this stuff and that stuff. And really, I allowed myself to just get in my head about it all. And I stopped going to the gym for one reason or another, dropped a lot of weight and all. I am going to try and stretch out a little bit on this adventure. Most of it is going to be from the road though, just in the car, stopping in different areas in the sites and stuff. Amos, how can we possibly complain when we are supposed to be grateful? Well, I know trying to be grateful is a good thing. However, I do find that there are things in life, that they could always be better. And it is hard to always be grateful, because I find that nowadays there are reasons for like all of us, I guess, to not be feeling like we're living our best and stuff. I do find that being grateful for what I have and everything is very important. And I do understand though, life's difficulties and the desire to complain every now and then. You should hear me. I'm not always super positive. There are plenty of times that late in the night in the dark, you'll find me like just cursing all of existence. I think that's natural to have our ups and our down swings. I just always try and not spend too much time down. I'll feel that. And then I make a conscious decision to pick myself back up. It's not always easy. It's not. Lots of times for me, it's changing things. Most of the time when I find I'm unhappy about something, it's because there's something in my life that I need to change. I'm either doing something that isn't what my soul wants to do, or I'm not doing something that my soul needs to do, if that makes sense. I do find though that accentuating what it is we want in our life helps me go in that direction, right? So like when I decide I'm done being sad, being angry, being worried, I can pick myself up somehow and concentrate on that positivity and move forward, if that makes sense. I think it's something in here. It's something that can't really be passed on or translated, really. I think we've just got to have it in here, For me, I spent too long in my life being sad about stuff, being disappointed in stuff. And I hate that feeling, that internal feeling now. And so I try and make a conscious choice not to have it. You know what I mean? All right, everybody's saying, hey, everybody. Very cool. Donna saying hi to everybody. Crazy Foot. I listen to country music. That's cool, Crazy Foot. I think it's neat. Everybody has their own thing, Laura saying hey to Brenda. Johnny Rose is in the house. What up, Johnny? Matt, how you doing today? I'm doing good, Johnny. I'm doing good. Oh, pardon me. Enjoy your trip. I'm putting in walls and painting today, says Brenda Lee. That's awesome, Brenda. I love a nice like a mission, moving and being active and stuff. I find that for me, being active really helps a lot of times also to get out of my head. It's like what they call moving meditation. So if I can't stop thinking about something, then I get up and I move and I do something and I concentrate my thoughts on what I'm doing. So like if I'm walking, I think about the air going between my fingers. I think about the way that my feet feel against the ground. And in doing that, it gets me away from thinking the talking in my head, right? Or the obsessive thought. It puts me in the moment, and that always really helps. Timothy, hiking through the woods helps me. Right on, Timothy. I'm the same. I am the same. Kimber says, this is for everyone. Energy goes where energy flows. So be mindful of your thoughts. Try thinking positive and you will attract positive thoughts. Right on, my friend. Right on, Kimber. I agree with that. Let's see. I thought Olmax said something again. I can't find you, Olmax. Where'd you go? It's just coming in so fast now, guys. Okay, I'm dropping down to the bottom. Max321 says, Matt, I don't watch the news and avoid negative stuff and people. Like you said, previously, watching comedy really really lifts me. Right on, Max. I agree. I try. So what I do nowadays with the news, because I almost can't take it either sometimes. It seems like there's something in there to bother all of us, right? I don't know why things can't just chill out. Really, it seems like everybody's always trying to antagonize the other side, you know, or come up with some reason why all of us just can't sit here and feel good for like 5 minutes, you know? So I try and stay away from it too. Doing this, I try and be kind of in touch with like the most current stuff, but then it'll really start bugging me. So like once a week, once every couple weeks or so, I will do a news feed, right? I don't get on the mainstream news because in my opinion, it's just designed to freak us all out all the time. So I'll get like my news in little blurbs and stuff here on YouTube. Or like if there's something really important happening, I'll hear about it through friends. But I can't allow myself to sit in it because I know that I don't have any control over it right now. You know, now there are things that I am very passionate about that I can see slipping away and going the wrong ways and stuff. For in the future, I try and like stay here instead of getting in my head into the future, but concentrate on being able to be part of the change, right? And that is really difficult nowadays. I think that a large part of being able to be a part of the change is going to rely on like more abstract ways to influence what's going on rather than the normal generic ways, because I kind of see it nowadays like everything is kind of like a casino. You know, we all go in and play and everything, but really the house is going to win in the end. It's all, in my opinion, set so that like it's really difficult to make any kind of lasting change, especially if the flow of everything is going against us, you know? So what I try and do now is put my brain out in the future by like 5-10 years and figure out small ways that I can influence things or find abstract ways that nobody else has thought of to try and influence things to be more what I want it to be in the future, you know? Yeah, something like that. I don't know. It's complicated. Hey, Rebecca and Dean are in the house. Hoorah. Reminding everybody hit that like button. Appreciate you, Rebecca. SW says, have a blessed weekend. Thank you, SW, and the same to you. Aofi's talking. Rebecca Robin says, hi, Matt, from have a great trip. Thank you, Robin. Yep, I'm going to have to get out of here pretty soon, guys. I only had 30% on my phone. I've got this charger one of my friends sent in. It's a solar charger, so I've just got it on the dash. I was charging up my phone on the way down the mountain. Let's see. Crazy fun. Okay, then. Ooh, what am I doing? I'm pushing buttons. That's how people accidentally get blocked. I'm sorry there. All right. Nick Hobbs, Fairbanks, Alaska. Hey, Nick, 907 forever, brother. Roman says, I believe as a Christian conservative 60-year-old woman, our future as a country is brighter than ever. Well, okay, Robin, that's good for you, my friend. I think that everything's going to crap, but that's just, we're all entitled to our own opinion, you know. I sent you a package, says nope, not today. Awesome, nope. Thank you so very much, my friend. I appreciate you. Hey, cool. Mike K put in $2 to support the channel, guys. Says, hey, Matt. Thank you, Mike. This channel is made possible by donations from viewers like you. I've stolen PBS's saying, yeah. No, I really appreciate it. The channel is really thriving because y'all guys, and a lot of the things that we actually do here as well wouldn't be possible without y'all guys. Katie, hey Katie. Katie says, Do you have a playlist for your travels? No, Katie, I don't have any like music or anything. I need to get something rigged up in here, which would be really cool. Now, I do have a playlist in my head. It's mainly just like action soundtracks. You know, it's like, or it's basically spaghetti westerns and apocalypse music playing in my brain like 24/7 when I'm out here. Yeah. Laura, hey Laura, how you doing? Laura says, hey Matt, have been by the farm for a visit. Hey Matt, have been by the farm for a visit. Okay, Laura, now if you're asking if I want to stop out that way. I haven't had time lately. For some reason, the months just seem to move by, and it's really hard for me to be able to get out this way. The Interceptor here, that's my cop car, is going to make it a lot easier because my pickup truck takes like $40 just to be able to get from Orville to Loomis and back, you know? So things have just been really hectic, really crazy lately. And I'm in the process right now of having to reassign everything in my life again. You know, it's like every little while I start over basically. And this start over is good because I'm a lot more independent. And I think because of y'all guys and because of some of my diligent work here lately, I think that we're going to be able to start moving forwards and gaining and growing a lot more. And as far as this is the first time in like a couple of months since I've been out to Loomis. I did stop by the bosses just a minute ago there at the orchard, and unfortunately nobody's home. I figured I'd stop and visit for a few minutes. Now, another thing about country folk, you know, when we visit, it's actually more like 3 hours. Okay, I'm gonna have to go now, guys, if I'm gonna get any more time out there on the road. I'm worried about the my gasoline. I've got to fix the fuel gauge because the Interceptor. Oh, I need to Google why. Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. The Interceptor holds 19 gallons worth of fuel. Google estimates that'll get me about 285 miles. Now, that is not including going straight up mountain. So I've cut that down to about half. I've already burned 65 miles, but I put in $20 a minute ago. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to figure out how far I can get without having to walk back home. All right, guys, we've got 8% battery. I'm going to have to go. Let's see. I appreciate you. Who is this? Who did this? It doesn't say who it is. All right, guys. One of y'all put in $5 euro. Let me get a heart and a like. It says message retracted. So I don't know who it is. Error. Try again. I don't know what that is. What happened? Thank you so very much, my friend. Mono says hi. Hey, Mono, how you doing? Nick saying hey to Rebecca. Okay, I can't get this off my screen now. Let's see. I'm having problems, guys. I'm sorry. Drop down to the bottom. Adventures with Midge. Great idea. Patriot. Okay. Michigan Tim's in the house. Hey, Michigan Tim. I missed the show, says Gene. That's all right, Gene. I'm glad that you found me here, my friend. We can have more adventures here. Thanks, Midge. I try to have the